And we are live. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever it is you are in the world, and welcome to another edition of Living World of Darkness, New York by Night, Vampire Venue. Our scene tonight is the culmination of the war against the Sabbat. The two-pronged attack on this area around the stadium, in the stadium, was meant to catch the Sabbat in the middle of what was a preparation for their final crusade, a blessing from the Cardinal. However, the attack on the ground, at least, has taken a very swift turn for the worse, as forces were not sufficient enough to handle what was happening on the ground level. Camarilla forces are currently pinned down and being systematically taken out. Other news abounding of the rumors that the prince perhaps is either missing or dead have filtered throughout the ears and minds of the assembled fighters, which has not helped morale. But we start with the officer of this particular mission, as helicopters are landing at the given point near where the staging area was for the attack on the oil rig. The helicopters currently being loaded up with various munitions, several ghouls in full body armor getting what they need. And Sylvia B. Green awaits for the members of this final war coterie to assemble.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
And this is where we'll start our scene.
Rex is there, lickety split. Shit is on fire. Like there's been some level of confusion in the chaos that's been ensuing, and yeah, Rex is on the search for answers and ready for action. So he shows up, not exactly looking a mess, but looking wily.
Adam is there, promptly, probably right behind Rex. And he looks not exactly nervous, but more or less, he's anxious for all of this to be over and done with, so we can get on with the business of the night.
Alyssa shows up fairly promptly as well, ready to lend whatever aid she can to the fight.
Vinny, I believe Vinny, Amaten is trying to come in.
Tell that bitch to get in here.
Bitch, if you're watching, get in here. Damn it, Ethan.
And while we are waiting for him to arrive, Sylvia watches as Adam, Alyssa, and Rex make their way up to the helipad. She's currently sitting there in a pair of what look to be comfortable trousers that look like they could give her a free range of movement, and she seems to be wearing a vest of sorts. It seems to match, well, has a different look about it. Definitely looks like it's not something that's mass produced. This looks custom made. And she stands there with what looks to be a cutlass hanging from her hip as you all walk up. Well, I'd hoped that more of you would show up, but given the way that the campaign on the ground is going, perhaps it's better that we have a smaller force. As of right now, I should let you all know that reports have been confirmed. Prince Vanderbilt is no longer with us.
So he's met the final death.
From what we can understand from reports, yes.
Rex tucks in his lips and nods slowly.
It's one of those expressions, I don't believe I was right.
The Seneschal has decreed that the war effort now falls to me. And because I come from an era where a general fights with her troops, I will be accompanying you. Damn, he already fell out of the helicopter. Shit. She'll gesture broadly to one side. We also won't be alone tonight. And as three individuals are standing there, two people walk up. One that Alyssa would recognize off the bat, and one that Adam might recognize as well. I'm not sure if he met Lila or not at Club Succubus. Yeah. So these two walk up shoulder to shoulder. Oh, hey guys. Seems like a good night for a fight, doesn't it?
What the fuck? What the fuck you is?
Oh, hello. My name's Doug. Don't worry about my skin. It just looks that way. Sort of a effect of being embraced. Some might call it a bit monstrous. I call it sort of a rocky night.
It adds character.
There we go. See? I'm here to help you. Pretty good at soaking up a whole lot of damage, and I hope I can do that in spades tonight. And my friend here to my right, some of you might know, some of you may not. This is Lila. Pretty good DJ and one heck of a singer.
Adam will wave at Lila.
Haven't seen the two patrons of my bar in quite a while.
Let's just say I haven't been giving the day off yet in a while.
Well, my dear friend and proprietor of the club sends her warmest regards. She would join us tonight, but she is being used in other capacities elsewhere.
Adam will make the heart sign with his two hands. Tell her I said sorry.
Well, you can tell her yourself. Because we're making it back tonight. I don't plan on dying here.
Nobody plans on dying, usually. Case in point, my current condition.
I don't know where we are or where's the scene, but it's safe to say John is now here. Wearing a Kevlar shotgun and a Rick Grimes pistol, which is like a heavy gun revolver. He wears his sunglasses at night, and he has a cross on his arm. And he stands uncharacteristically silent.
Okay. Amoosh, just to
What's
bring you up to speed, you have been given several lovely things.
Mm-hmm.
One, they've given you a combat full auto shotgun with dragon's breath rounds inside of it, and
Mhm.
two barrels to reload with.
Mhm.
Also, I'm going to PM you. You are given an amulet, which you are told that you may wear, but you
Mhm.
have to give it back. You are made to sign a contract,
Mhm.
blood contract, and check your PMs. This is what it gives you.
Oh, okay. I will check it, but one thing I will add. Oh. I was gonna ask one thing.
Mhm.
I was just gonna say, like, I was already full blood, so can I like buff myself to max my generation and then get full blood?
Yes. If each one of you would like to do that, you may.
Oh,
man.
absolutely. Yeah, hello.
Okay.
Gonna do
Blade.
that.
So we got like 3 armor, no dex penalty. That's cool.
Mhm.
That's nice. I got dragon breath rounds. That's also cool.
Mhm.
I got 2 potents. I don't know what the fuck I will do with potents because like I don't have anything that works with potents, but I guess we will see. And other than that, I have that thing that I saw in the.
Also, you are given a bladed weapon that has the enchantment of Burning Blade, which will work for
We can
three attacks.
we can buff up to 1 above our generational maximum, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
that disappears after the round, isn't it?
Yes.
Nope. That.
As far as I know, like generational maximum is like if you are 8 gen, you can buff to 6.
Yeah.
If you're lower, it's like 5.
You can put it up there temporarily.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For 3 turns.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't last for the whole scene. So use it judiciously, but each one of you guys can have your physicals up to 5 if you so wish.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
I will just PM you something back.
Okay. So basically what you've heard, John, just to bring you up to speed also, is Sylvia is now in charge of the war effort. The rumors have been confirmed. The prince has been reported dead. He has met his final death.
How sad.
As such, as you guys, as you came up, you saw, well, you've never met Lila or Doug.
No, Doug looks crazy though.
Yeah, as you walk up, Doug looks at you, and if you give him sort of like a, whoa, kind of waves at you. Oh, hello. No need to be worried. It's just a skin condition. Sometimes flakes off, so watch where you step. Get that on your nice shoes there.
Okay, that's good.
And right behind them are two more individuals. One is Regent Everett, and she is clad in the same kind of armor that you all are wearing.
Mm-hmm.
She has a sword on her hip as well.
Let her die.
And a gentleman that you've never seen before stands next to her. And she'll gesture over to him. This is Bishop Cain. He is a friend of ours that Clan of the Scepter sent our way.
John is like, who's Clan of the Scepter? But like he doesn't say it. He's like, oh, okay.
Clan Ventru. And he'll step up. It's nice to meet all of you. Hopefully we can deal with this situation and bring an end to the Sword's efforts here. So, who's ready to take the fight to our enemy?
Fuck yeah.
Let's do it.
God wills it.
And Sylvia will raise her hand and she'll sort of do a little whirl motion as the helicopters begin to power up their blades, their engines. And everyone is led to the choppers. Lila, Doug, Regent Everett, and Bishop are taken to one. Sylvia rides with the three of you. Four of you. And with that, you guys take to the skies. Flying up so high, so fancy for me.
Someone starts singing A Whole New World.
As you guys are flying along, you guys head down, sort of following the coastline of the Hudson, and as you do, the closer and closer you get to Staten Island, the more and more apparent it becomes. As you guys can see the smoke in the moonlight, you guys can see the flames licking up from a good distance away. A stadium for a local team is currently up in flames. Burning, smoldering, and many of the surrounding blocks are very much the same. Buildings up in flames, the screams of the innocent running for their lives, the sounds of gunfire and explosions rocking along as the sound of war seems to be hitting Staten Island for at least one night. And Sylvia will sort of say over the headsets because you have to wear headsets to communicate inside of a chopper with the door open. So the plan is that we will touch down, hopefully there, and as she points at the stadium, a loud sound comes by as a round of some kind fired from a heavy cannon whips by, nearly takes out the helicopter. If everybody would please roll me your Dex Athletics to not fall.
I'd like to spend blood to buff my athletics.
You cannot buff your athletics.
Was worth a shot.
I was
would
gonna
like to
say if
make-
I can.
Got real excited real fast.
I would like
I
to make a speech and give people bonus. No, okay, never mind. I will do it later.
All right. I'm glad I buffed my dex because I don't have any athletics.
I have athletics 1. Usually I buy like 1, so like I don't have to roll it like crazy.
Woo! 3 successes.
I have
6.
6.
I got 1.
Dodge, go on.
Well, nobody dies. That's good. Nobody falls out of the helicopter.
Rex,
I can.
sorry.
Go on.
I say Rex spends a blood point to activate Protean, and what little claws he has, like, digs into the seat next to him. He just kind of holds himself in place like that.
I activate Razor Claws.
You do not
But-
have razor claws.
Damn.
Can I do Call of the Wild?
Not do Call of the Wild.
Can I make a speech and give people more like the thing I did?
Yes.
Thank you. Haha. Okay, guys, I need to find a stupid thing to say. I'm entering Inquisitor quotes in Google.
Feel the lightning and the tempest.
Speak from the heart.
You're too late.
Okay.
Oh man.
I can't find any proper ones. Okay.
From the heart.
I will speak from the heart. The John will look at, the Rex, the new person that he met, the Dr. Melissa Gonzalez, and Adam, which the Rex and Adam immediately understands. Oh shit, John is gonna speak again. It's like he takes a deep breath, and he's like, "There's nowhere I'd rather be at the moment that we need to clean this city from its dirty individuals. And I know, and the God has shown me today, we will win and they will die. Trust your brothers and sisters in combat, and we will win." As he makes a speech that is probably better than mine, I will roll my charisma. Goddamn, what was the name of that?
Leadership.
Give me a difficulty 9 for that speech, Vinny.
I was just gonna go with standard diff because this is your sort of your wheelhouse.
1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me what happens, Vinny.
So, you guys will be able to, for 2 rolls this scene, we'll be able to add 4 dice for the inspirational message that your good friend John enabled you to have.
Everybody is silently more inspired right now.
So, Sylvia sort of turns her attention out, and she'll point for all of you to be able to see. Off in the distance, two of these hovering side by side over the water just along the shores of Staten Island. And these Zeppelins seem to be fairly heavily armed. And Alyssa, or not Alyssa, but Sylvia will gesture towards them. We could end this now, but only if I have the agreement of my soldiers. Are you willing to take the fight to probably the heaviest guarded part of this war?
My captain, my captain.
God wills it!
Fuck yeah!
Let's do it.
And the helicopters will go in. And as they go in, they must weave in and out as flat cannons try to shoot them out of the sky. These vintage weapons seeming to be refurbished and restored in a show of force probably not seen in the Americas, at least in Northern America, quite some time. But the helicopters managed to circumvent this line of fire, and they managed to actually land on the top of one of the Zeppelins to let you all out. And so there you are, standing on top of the Zeppelins. And from the looks of it, there are some people there to greet you. So, the first one you see is a gentleman who is standing there. He has an SMG in hand.
With the longest fucking mag I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm. And he seems to be not really staring daggers at you, but he just has a cold, appraising smile. Or not smile, but gaze. Jesus Christ, Vinny. Standing next to him is a man with a bat, looking like he is more than ready to throw down. And standing beside them are two individuals who seem to be dressed somewhat eclectically. And you see one woman and one man.
That motherfucker needs to die. He killed my friends.
Well, if it ain't the goddamn missing Jonas brother.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Alyssa, please roll
Oh.
for frenzy.
Yeah, thanks. What is my difficulty? At least I have a 4 self-control. Alright.
I'm gonna say difficulty 7.
I mean, yeah, she hates them pretty badly, so. Two successes.
Your beast cries out for blood, but you manage to hold yourself in reserve.
But everybody can tell that as soon as she sees them, she goes rigid and her eyes narrow and she's just angry.
And standing just behind them is somebody who stands probably just under 7 feet. And there's a woman who looks like she could easily just break anybody on your side, with the exception of maybe Doug, directly in half. And flanked behind her are about 10 look to be shovel heads, armed with bats and axes and other makeshift weaponry. All of them looking like they're on the brink of frenzy. And Rex, Sylvia's letting you take the front of the column. And sort of walking up to the line is, well, the person who sent out that lovely little video calling everyone in the camera out.
Oh.
And he'll look you directly in the eye, Rex.
He'll look him right in the nose. He learned his lesson from last time.
Didn't think any of y'all would have the stones to actually show up and bring the fight here.
Can I shot him?
If you want to roll initiative, you can.
If he's talking, Don is just gonna shoot him.
All right. Let's roll initiative, everyone.
I had to look at my wits, and then I was like, yeah, it's appropriate for the amount of quick-witted shit talk he's got.
I got 11, 13.
Wow, that is some of the absolute most ass initiatives rolls I've ever seen.
John is screaming, God will not let them take us! Because he is the inquisitor of this Camarilla at the moment. He has American flag behind him in the photo.
Holy shit! Do I go first? Oh my
Maybe.
God.
I'm doing their initiatives right now.
Trust me, there's someone in that group that has celerity 5 that they need to kill immediately.
Okay. Fucking hell.
You can always reduce the celerity even.
Why would I do that?
Where's the ham and that?
Hmm.
Guess who doesn't have celerity, guys?
Everyone but Adam?
You don't have celerity?
No.
Oh, I'm surprised.
No celerity here either.
Okay, then we need to kill the Bruja immediately. Just so everybody knows. Like, we need to kill that guy immediately.
Alyssa's focused on her former pack. She really, yeah.
So, each one of you may choose an ally. And this will be someone that attacks on your initiative of the 4 NPCs.
That is Doug, creepy pale dude, Atomic blonde, and colorful coat.
Yes.
Can I have the James Bonds with tits?
All right. So you have the Ventru. So you have Sylvia. I know who you want.
I want Doug. I want Doug.
Of course, you have first dibs. You have first dibs on Doug every time.
You knew exactly who I was gonna pick.
Guys, I apologize, but I have to be right back.
Sure.
Okay.
Who's your battle buddy first?
About you, Rex. The hell?
No, you get to choose one NPC. Lila or Bishop.
Lila, Bishop.
All right. So Bishop fights with you, and Rex, you get Lila.
Yeah.
All right.
I can get Lila since we have a score to settle. It's up to you, babe.
Why do you hate Lila?
Oh, no. Never mind. I'm thinking about the other. There's a lot of blonde people in this damn venue. I'll get confused.
God.
Shut up. All right, I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay.
So let me post their initiatives, the enemies. So. All right, I'm going to list this off if someone would please type this up. So Tyler has an initiative of 15. Hannibal, which is Josh Brolin, has an initiative of 12. Talia has an initiative of 12. Ben has an initiative of 11. And Blair, which is the woman with the scythe, she has an initiative of 11 as well.
So which one goes first out of Ben and Blair?
Blair.
Okay.
Without a doubt.
I will type up the complete initiative list. Rex goes on 14. Did Anthony roll?
No, he didn't.
Okay. John is 13. Who goes first out of Hannibal and Talia?
Hannibal.
13. Hannibal. 12. Talia. 12. There. I'm just gonna put Adam in as a question mark for right now. Oh, okay. So what? So the NPCs that we chose go on our initiatives, right?
Yes.
Who Rex has Lila, right?
Yes. Jacket bitch.
I think if you just...
I'm just putting in the names just to... That way we know. Who does John have?
Sylvia?
Sylvia.
I have the bay.
And the name of person Adam has? Bishop, right?
Yes.
Okay. Copy. There we go.
Okay. So, with all of that calculated in, I think Alyssa is still number one.
Yep. Alyssa's first. So, the person that she's actually very focused on is Talia.
I understand why.
I mean, she really wants to kill that bitch. So yeah, that's who she's going to attack first. And for right now, she will just take a swing at her with the handy sword that she was given. And hopefully get some sort of. I'm sure Talia is probably expecting her to come after her.
Yes, she is.
We can get some sort of successes out of it. Three. You're going to dodge her.
So, what are you doing?
Hitting her with the sword.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Awesome. Seven successes.
Alrighty. That is going to be 2 fortitude plus her armor, 5d10. Either way, she is not going to like the results of that attack.
Melissa is mad.
Yeah, she takes 3 aggravated damage as Alyssa jumps forward with her burning blade.
Yep.
As you hit her, she just sort of smirks as you have this blade sort of dug partway into her shoulder, and she'll just look you in the eye and just simply say, "Oh, did you miss me, sweetie?" Next up, we have Tyler, and Tyler is going to go for eeny, meeny, miny. Also, Jean, go ahead and roll your initiative, please. You guys are currently fighting on top of a Zeppelin.
I missed something. Did Doug do his thing?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit, Doug. Doug, what are you going to have Doug do? Lindsay, you get to choose what he does.
She's got Talia right now, so she probably have him go after Ben.
Okay. Then he will attack Ben for you. So, if you would please... So Doug has at his disposal Fortitude 5. He has Visiterica 5, Flight 5, and Potence 5.
Oh my.
So, what would you like him to do? He has an attack pool of 10.
Jeez. Just be like Hulk smash. Grapple and squeeze. Fuck it.
Okay. And would you like him to use potence?
Yes.
Okay. 10d10 equal to 6. He has 5 successes. I will roll Ben's counter dice. Which is not a lot. He has to ace this for being. He does not.
Oh, no, he doesn't. Holy shit.
So it is going to be 5 automatic bashing plus we get to roll an additional 9 dice.
Whoa.
So that's a grand total of 8. So Ben has to soak 4 bashing after it's rounded down. So Ben has a soak pool of not a lot.
Huh.
60-10 for bashing. So he takes 1 bashing, but he is essentially grappled.
He's grappled. So yeah, anybody wants to go after Ben, he's grappled.
Okay. Jean, real quick, I need to check something in your sheet, but
Okay.
While I would love to just destroy Ben, I've been called out.
You have indeed.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I wouldn't expect anything less.
Okay, Jean, I am going to send you a message.
Okay.
It's probably going to be hot. Get your nipples ready.
Don't give anything to the filthy caitiff.
I just pinched my nipples.
Did you get the message?
Not yet. Oh, oh my fucking god, what the fuck?
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but I know it's good because we all got something like that.
Oh my fucking god.
Use it wisely. And I will tell you what the apex of that is. Give me 1 second. This will be what you get to use with that. That will be the absolute apex of what you can do.
Wait, I can use that?
Mm-hmm. Merry Christmas. Happy
Shit.
Hanukkah. Whatever the case may be.
Oh,
Don't say I never gave you nothing.
Oh,
Okay.
shit. Oh, shit.
So, Tyler is indeed going to go after you, Rex.
Fucking do it.
All right. He's coming at you with the baseball bat. He is going to spend a blood for celerity. And he is going to spend a blood for potence. Right. Are you dodging?
Um. Uh, I'm gonna say no.
All right then. How much does a?
Oh, hang on. Can I reflexive? Because I think Serpentis 3 is reflexive.
It is.
I'd like to spend a blood point to reflexively do that.
You may do so. All right.
For those watching, Rex's skin ripples in gray scales. They are forked scales.
I think I'm gonna have to roll willpower.
You have 5 lethal coming at you, sir.
So that is 1, 2, 3 plus 6. It's 11. Because I don't think Serpentis gives me die, so.
Yeah, it just enables you to soak back with your stamina, but at a lower difficulty.
Yes, that is true. So I'm going to do that. That was weird. Let's do that instead. Boom, I'll take 1.
So you take 1 lethal. He also has the 4 from potence. So it is a grand total of 5 lethal.
5 lethal, alright.
He hits you pretty hard. Next up is... I think it's Rex?
Fuck yeah. So is it reflexive to heal blood?
Yes.
Okay, do I have to roll something or do I just spend to heal?
You may spend to heal.
Right. I think due to my generational limits, I can only spend 1 to heal right now. So, what is that? 1 for 1 lethal? 1 for 1?
Yeah, let me just double check the blood rules that way I don't get this wrong. Back door. I'm gonna put that link back out there. Bugging me. That's not good. Go ahead and roll me stamina plus survival.
Alrighty. Can I spend a willpower on this?
Sure.
Didn't need to.
So you may use that much blood for successes to heal your wounds.
Alrighty. In that case, I'm gonna use 4 of that.
Okay.
Not putting me at thirsty yet, but I am low. I'm very close. And that's going to bring me up to 6 out of 7 health. And that is a 1-for-1 exchange, yeah? 1 blood for 1 lethal?
Uh, 1-for-1 lethal, yes.
Alrighty. So yeah, gonna do that, and I'm gonna smack him. And I'm going to use one of my bardic inspirations to smack him.
Okay.
What was that? Plus
Plus 4.
plus 4. Okay. So here we go. Let's tally some shit up. Let me get out of this phone. I apologize. So I can look at my messages and be sure. I think that only applies to damage. So that's going to be 5, 6, 9. Yeah, I think I'm at just 9. Hang on, almost there. Sorry, y'all. Yeah. Alright, so that is 90, 10. Sorry, 1 for the bite. 6 successes.
Okay.
Going to be. I have a lot of math to do here. So that is 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Don't forget that your Serpentis level is added.
Oh yeah, it. Do I have to roll that, or does it say like? Because the way it says, they suffer that in lethal damage in addition. So is that dice?
I'm going to say that because it doesn't specifically say health levels, and normally it would in that case, it's dice.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. So I'm gonna roll those 3 separate, just to be sure.
Okay.
Oh, that is 5. So 5 is 10. Plus 6 is 16. 16. Plus the additional 4. No, the 4 was for the attack. Fucking math! A lot of things I'm adding here, sorry. Alright, so 5 from the attack, 5 from the strength, 3 for potence, 3 for the thing. Am I missing anything?
You already got your basic bite damage, right?
Yep.
Then you're good.
Alright, so yeah, it's 16. 16d10. That is 9 ag plus 2 lethal.
So he takes. Let's see, it's 9 ag.
9 ag and 3 lethal.
4 out of that. How do you kill him?
Wow. Yeah. So when he cause he hit Rex with a bat, right?
Yeah, he hits you with a hell of a bat.
After he hits him with the bat, Rex recovers, and some of the scales that like got knocked out of place and some like even off, like jumble back together like a puzzle putting itself together. And he glares at him. He grabs he grabs him by the wrists, and just straight collapses his head in with his teeth. His jaw physically like goes wider than it should, and he just completely caves in this man's skull with the sheer power of his jaws.
Well then, you do that. Blood goes everywhere before his body collapses into ash. What would you like Lila to do?
My gut instinct is whatever the fuck she wants. But
well, I'll give you the commands that you have available to you.
That's right. I was gonna say attack Ben.
You want her to attack Ben?
Yeah, Ben is in a grapple. That's the most advantageous thing she can do.
Okay. She has a normal attack pool of 6, and she has a special attack pool of 9.
Yeah, go for the 9. We're going for the victory here.
Okay, then.
Oh, it's a missing Jonas brother we got.
Yep.
Oh, fuck yeah!
Yeah, and that is Alyssa's sire.
Oh, shit.
But she wants Talia because Talia's the one that treated her like absolute shit. Ben was just kind of indifferent.
So Ben, stamina is 3. He has no fortitude. So, oh my god. Okay, 9 days of difficulty 3.
Yes.
Really? Fuck you. Lila's standing directly next to you. She sort of braces herself and sort of clenches her fists as she just opens her mouth and lets out an ear-shattering scream that when it hits Ben, his armor sort of buckles inwards as blood splatters out from underneath of it. And he was already on what, 4?
1. He was
Oh yeah,
just
he was
on
on
1.
1. So yeah, now he's got 1 bashing and 2 ag.
Yes.
So next up is Balthazar.
Hello.
Hello. You flew in under heavy fire, looking down at the city, which is burning below, or part of Staten Island anyway, with the sounds of a fierce battle going on down on the streets. You landed on the top of this Zeppelin, and you were met by the welcoming party, which you see in front of you. So, who would you like to attack?
First things first, I'm gonna have to roll willpower.
Go for it. I'm going to give you a difficulty of 6 because you've already experienced Rex's winning smile.
I floss.
I got 2 successes. I can move.
Yes.
So which one is the one just looks the meanest right now?
Well, you've got a choice of him,
Mm-hmm.
him, her, and her.
Okay, I'm gonna ask this instead. Which one is the one who raises the most alarm when I look at them?
This one.
I would
You
say
can
this one. She's just about 7 feet tall and built like a brick shit house.
What I'm gonna do is then I'm going to wrap her head in her own shadow.
So you are going to use the first level of your power?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So shadow play, yes?
Yes, sir. 2 blood spent.
Okay.
And that's gonna take my turn. By the way, now she has 1 no sight, 2 she loses a dice. No, she loses a dot of stamina.
Okay. All right. You you shroud her in shadow. All right. Next up is John and Sylvia.
Sylvia, can you attack Balthazar, please?
No.
I let her go first. Ladies
Oh,
first.
you want her to go first? Who do you want her to attack?
Yeah. I said, like, Sylvia, honey, can you attack Balthazar first? Actually, who is Balthazar?
Attacking?
No, who is Balthazar?
It's
Oh,
John's
Balt
character.
is John's character.
Oh, okay.
He's on our side.
Okay, he's on our side.
Yeah.
He's a kid if he's not in my side.
You just,
Uh,
John's stuff. You're like, God has so many enemies. I
just kill a kid, guys. It's fine. That guy who looks crazy. I want Sylvia to go there. Maybe if she dies, I can get a position of like Ancilla or something.
So who do you want her to go up against?
This big dude. She's leading the fight, so she should go after him.
Which dude? The one in the picture now, or?
Yeah, that one, that girl, that woman.
Okay. So you want Sylvia to attack her, huh?
Yes.
All right, then. Sylvia's dice pool is... so she has 8 attack dice for her physical attacks. She has Potence 5 and Fortitude 5. What would you like her to... would you like her to spend blood for Potence?
I would like her to spend blood for Potence, please.
Okay. So she has 4 successes. So that is going to be 6 plus 3 plus...
Can I give her a bonus dice by like saying something?
No, you've already done that once.
Okay, never mind.
And she has a sword, so that's plus another 3, so 3, 9, 12, d10. That's a grand total of 8 lethal against Bailey, or Blair here, and...
This lady?
Yes.
-1 stamina, let's fucking go.
Plus 3. Going to be 6. Actually, she's going to... And she's going to spend for Fortitude. So she will take 3 less out of what the 8. So she takes 5. Let's see what her armor and reduced stamina give her. So she takes a grand total of 2 lethal.
Okay. Am I in a close range to this lady? Because Sylvia attacked, I was near Sylvia, so I guess I am.
Yeah.
Okay. I will buff my dex again with the total that I can waste, which is coming in a PM to you.
Okay.
Vinny.
Okay.
I will have go for a close range attack. I will use. I can't use my inspiration for myself probably, so I will roll my 10 dice.
Right.
Can I use my inspiration for myself, or
Your what?
can I use my inspiration for myself, or use my inspiration for myself?
No, because it's not like Call of the Wild.
Okay, whatever. I guess.
What are you using? Are you using a melee weapon? Are you using that shotgun?
I'm using that shotgun in the flame breath.
Okay.
At difficulty 4. So should I do difficulty? I'm gonna do difficulty 4. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes.
All right. So add 5 to the 8 and incendiary rounds. Add an additional 4, and all of that is ag.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ag.
9 ag.
Please soak none of that and die.
6.
Oh,
How do you kill her?
Yeah. John just looks and he says, like, you will atone for your sins. And when you die, you will thank me for allowing you to do so. Burn! And she screams and dies.
All right. Absolutely brutal, you guys. I may have equipped you too well. Okay, next up is Hannibal. Hannibal is going to aim at Alessa,
Oh boy.
and he is going to go full auto.
Oh shit.
10 more dice, please.
That is 7 successes. And SMG does
4 damage.
4. So that is going to be 10 down to half because it is bashing.
Yeah, it's only lethal if you shoot the head, right?
He is going, and shooting it head with full auto is dumb. And he will spend 2 for celerity. And please soak me 1 bashing.
My armor's added to this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got it.
You good. Next up is Talia.
All right.
This
Ready
is
for
where
this.
you could be figgity fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have power of motion, Alyssa?
I don't think so.
Okay. Come on.
All right. So he is going to roll for Lure of Flames. And Alyssa, you have seen her literally incinerate people
Mm-hmm.
directly in front of you.
Yep, she knew what she was getting into, but yeah. Couldn't pass up the chance.
So, Alyssa,
Yep.
you are set on fire.
Mm-hmm.
With 4 successes, it is the equivalent of a bonfire. You will, until you put it out, you will suffer 2 levels of aggravated damage per turn, and it is difficulty 7 to soak.
Oh boy.
Stop, drop, and roll!
I mean, that's pretty much what she's gonna do. Stop, drop, and roll.
So you do have your armor. So
Yeah.
you can roll that.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh. Soak 3.
You're not burning for now, but please make me a rot check test. Roll your courage
Oh.
at difficulty 8.
My courage is 4. Whew, thankfully. Over check. I do not. Oh my god. I don't.
Bolstered on.
She is steadfast. Holy shit.
Bolstered on by your desire to
Kill this bitch.
see the end of her. Yes.
Yep. So, yeah. I wonder what Talia's reaction is to that.
All right. So Ben is up next. And Ben is going to be oddly calm. He is going to roll 4. Perfect clarity.
Oh, my man. Look at that shit. Whoo. I love that power, man. It's so fucking brutal and cool. It's like the best combat power.
Oh, don't you fucking start. Don't you fucking do it. Thank you. All right. Let me just double check duration here.
First scene.
Yep. So yeah, for the next 2 turns, he will have perfect clarity, but that is his So his turn is used. So next up is celerity rounds, and I think the only one who still is alive that can use them is Hannibal, and he has 2. So his gun being thoroughly emptied, he is going to attack Alyssa.
All right.
Are you ready, Alyssa?
I'm ready.
For you, he can't use, or he didn't use his potence. He has a success, so that is going to be his strength plus his potence plus 1.
I guess he didn't see the impotence of it.
Alyssa, please soak me 4 lethal.
Soaked. Holy shit.
You can't see my face right now, but my eyes just shot through. My eyebrows just shot off the top of my head.
That
Okay.
shit is soaked.
Trip 6, trip 8, in between the 76 sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
She is in not today Satan mode. Holy shit. Like,
Wow.
The non-combat Tremere has entered beast mode,
yep.
and his second attack misses you. He's dumbfounded.
Fantastic.
You have justification for stamina 4 with a specialty in soaking.
Right?
I don't know about that,
No,
but
I'm fun.
definitely justification to up stamina anyway. Like,
Mm-hmm. All right. Next up, we have Alyssa. It's your turn. You're on
Yeah.
fire. Please soak for me 2 aggravated damage. Difficulty 7.
Nope.
All
Yeah,
right.
she
So
takes
you're
2
burning.
ag. That's the end of my streak.
All right. So you are burning. If you would please. If you would please roll me your Ferrat check.
I'm back.
Welcome back. After she's done rolling, please roll your initiative.
Okay.
I pass.
So you may act in accordance with however you wish. You are burning.
Fantastic. Yeah, I know. I'm burning. It hurts. But god damn it, I really want to kill Talia. I'm at a -1 penalty, right?
How much damage have you taken this far?
Just 2 ag.
Yeah, you're at -1.
Alright. So I'm gonna set her on fire back
Okay.
with my handy dandy ring that I was given.
It's
So
fine.
that is my willpower at diff 6, yes?
Yes.
And I have 10 for this scene.
Oh, boy.
What?
You
Anthony,
said-
where'd you roll that?
Oh, did I roll in the right spot?
No.
No, you
It's
didn't.
rolling a vampire dice roller.
I did it just for fun.
That's a, that doesn't-
Please roll for me in vampire dice roller.
Sorry.
that is 5 successes.
Yeah, it is.
So set this bitch on fire back.
Yeah, you've got her completely infernoed.
14.
Mhm.
Okay, go ahead and just so you know, you have a combat ally.
Who's my combat ally?
Your combat ally is, I believe, Bishop.
Bishop, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And he goes on your initiative, and you may
Okay.
use him however you wish.
Okay.
So, first off, I need to go ahead and roll her soak dice. She is going to spend a blood for her 2 dots of fortitude.
Okay.
So she will soak some of it. Not much, but some. Well, yeah.
She's already on 3 ag, remember.
Yes.
I'm sure she was not expecting Alyssa to set her ass on fire.
Okay, well, it's difficulty 9, but she did. Yes. Okay. She soaked the first one. Now I need to roll her courage. 9. She falls into Rot's check and starts to run towards the edge of the blimp. She may
Fantastic.
jump off. We're not sure. Okay.
She will die if she jumps off, yeah?
More than likely.
Okay, good. As long as she dies, Alyssa doesn't care how.
And that's 10 dice, or 10 dice of lethal whenever you jump from this kind of height.
Yeah, and she's already on 4 ag, so.
She may indeed splat.
Yep.
Tyler is dead, so Adam, you are up.
Okay. So, me and Bishop are going to attack.
Who would you like to attack? You have.
Wait, Doug. Doug didn't get to
Oh,
go.
shit. Sorry, Doug.
Forget about Doug.
What would you like Doug to
So,
do? Doug
is
has
he
a hold
still-
of Ben.
He still has a hold of Ben? Okay, then he can squeeze on Ben.
Okay.
Please.
Squeezy, squeezy on Ben. I just need to double check this thaumaturgy thing to make sure that it does not apply here. Does or does not. All right, so it's all actions, not so. Okay. So Doug is going to do his thing. Would you like Doug to spend for potence?
Yes.
So that's 7 successes.
Oh.
And Doug's strength is 5. So it is going to be his strength plus 6, which is 12, or no, 11 d10. So that is 5 plus 5, so that is 5 bashing that Ben has to soak.
Yes.
So he takes 2 bashing. He ain't looking so hot. As Doug is just like, hey man, if could stop squirming around, I can make this a lot simpler, a little bit less painful. Maybe just put you out for a nice little nap. This flailing and screaming is starting to distress me just a little bit, and I'm trying to do this whole Zen thing. So now up next is Adam and Bishop.
Okay. I'm going to attack with Adam.
Okay.
Okay. Spending 2 blood reflexively.
Okay.
And
We have Hannibal, Talia, and Ben who are still rucking around.
Talia, since she looks like she's about to die.
Okay. What would you like to do to Talia?
Slash.
All right. She is on fire, so I will need you to make a rot check test.
Fail.
All right. So you try to attack her. You go into rot check. So now you have a choice.
Mm-hmm.
You can either have Hannibal grab a hold of you and try and hold you in place so you don't run off the side of the blimp,
Mm-hmm.
or you can have Hannibal attack her. Hannibal is under your control.
I don't want to
Hannibal.
go running off the blunt.
Bishop. You don't want to go off running off the blip?
No, I do not.
Okay, so he is going to try and grab a hold of you. So he will roll his strength plus brawl. So that is going to be 10 plus his potence, which he will spend a blood point on. And Adam, I need you to roll your strength plus brawl.
Adam, I'm gonna need you to spit.
I will spit.
He botches.
No. Doesn't matter.
I'm gonna say that he tries to grab you, and I'm gonna roll his Dex Athletics to see if he doesn't roll off the the side of the blimp. He does not.
This is why I asked about the power of motion.
I believe it's called movement of the mind.
Okay,
So-
yeah. All my Tremere experiences in Dark Ages and its power of motion back then.
Yeah. So, Rex and Lila, it is your turn.
Before Rex does anything, can I try something?
Is it your initiative?
Can I use my turn to do something for Rex?
What would you like to do for Rex?
Yeah, if he gets Rex's attention and says he wants to try a thing, is it alright if I hold my action?
Mm-hmm.
Just go right after him.
Yes.
I'm going to shadow step Rex with me to someone's behind so he can get a clear open backstab.
Holy shit.
Okay, who would you like to backstab? You have Hannibal, Talia, and Ben.
Ben's currently in a grapple.
Talia is on fire, so let's go after Hannibal.
Yeah,
Let's
fuck that
cripple
guy.
him.
Extra long mag. About to be extra dead mag.
Will you let me spend a willpower on this?
No, you cannot spend a willpower on discipline activation, unfortunately.
So what is the difficulty?
The shadow step.
It is your Dex plus Occult.
No, I need to roll Strength plus Occult. Because I'm pulling Rex.
Oh, okay. Then Strength plus Occult. It's standard diff.
Okay, 5 dice. Please don't fail me now.
You got this, big dog.
Wait, hold up. Before you roll that, only
Hmm.
5 dice? Did you not buff your strength?
My strength is buffed. That's because it's 5 dice. I don't
Oh.
have any.
Occult. Okay, go daft, my child.
Don't fail me now. Yes!
Yeah.
So, have you ever seen Nightcrawler in any of the X-Men movies?
All of them.
There's a muffled and Rex, everything goes dark and you swear you see the ends of the abyss for the briefest of moments. But when you flash back into reality and up goes gravity, you are behind Hannibal.
I was thinking it. Thank you for saying it. On my turn, with very, very dilated pupils, I'm gonna fucking chomp him.
Chomp Hannibal.
Chomp Hannibal.
Backstab advantage!
Oh, yeah. What is
So
the
minus-
backstab advantage?
It's -2 difficulty.
Holy shit.
No, fuck this guy's day.
Fuck
Oh,
him up,
shit.
big boy.
Yeah, you fucked his day.
8 successes.
Go ahead and roll your damage, sir.
Alright, so that is 7 plus 5 is 13, plus the additional 6 is 19.
You could literally bite him in half.
Yes, that's 19d10.
Before you roll it, I'm just going to roll his soak for aggravated
Sure.
damage. Okay, he will soak 2 of whatever you throw at him.
That's hilarious.
Alright. Wow. And then there's the 3 lethal from the thing. Just 1.
So he takes 3 aggravated damage by the look of it?
He's gonna.
2 activated and 1 lethal.
2 ag, because if he soaked 2 of that ag, he's gonna take 2 ag and 1 lethal.
So he's
But
taking-
there's an effect that comes with that lethal.
All right, let me just double check and make sure that is not specific for mortals. I don't think it is, but I could be wrong.
Oh no, it is. It says humans that survive the damage. You're
Yeah.
right. You're absolutely right.
Okay. What would you like Lila to do?
Get him huff him in the front butt. You know, get him.
Do you want her to use the thing?
Sure, whatever she feels most confident with. Like he's just gonna say like, "Fucking hit him."
All right, so Lila is going to do the thing, and the difficulty is there. Stamina plus fortitude. Hannibal has stamina. Damn. Okay. And whatever she rolls here is unsoakable. So, Robbie, how does Lila scream him to death? I'll let you narrate.
All right, so
Since she's your minion. Since she is your minion.
So, essentially, after Rex like shadow poofed with extremely dilated eyes from seeing the void, he sank his teeth into this motherfucker's shoulder, and while it didn't do as much as he would have liked, and in the process of ripping a chunk off of his shoulder, using him as a meat shield, which is kind of sad, as you would know. Using him as a meat shield to this banshee whale. He only has one good hand to cover one ear, as blood splatters out of the ear that's not covered. Just his very bones collapse in and on themselves, becoming Mom Spaghetti in Rex's arms before he totally just dissolves in ashes.
So Rex, as this happens, all of that, the force of that shattering crescendo sends that blood almost kind of like you're in a wind tunnel and being hit by liquid, or by, I guess at this point it would be kind of a pulpy, jello-y mix, and it turns to ash almost as it hits you. So it starts as blood, it splatters against you, and it all turns to ash. So you kind of have this almost grayscale color.
And whatever's left of the scream just blows it off like a fan.
Mm-hmm. All right. Next up is John and Sylvia. There is Talia, who is running around on fire. And there is Ben, who is currently being bear hugged by the gargoyle.
I'm gonna shoot Ben.
Okay, then. Don't botch.
I'm gonna keep buffing my dex, which is like 2 more. Okay. Who was Ben?
Ben is
Jonas brother?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, that motherfucker killed my friend. Okay, just a second. Is he close range?
Pardon? I'm not gonna say he's close range.
Okay. He side, turn his back, but he's grappled. It's difficulty 4 anyway.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
3 plus 4 plus 8, which is 12, 15 dice. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 aggravated damage. Them call me John.
Holy shit.
How do you kill him? Even if he aced his soak roll, he has nothing to do with that.
Nope.
That's
Okay.
death.
The John, just like, okay, for OOC story, John sent his cult members, nobody knows about, to find information about this guy, and they killed his one of his cult members, and John just screams his name, and he's like, "You're gonna talk back to me about Jim," and then he shots him again, shoots him again until he dies.
So he is pretty well crispy, burnt up by those dragon's breath rounds. And oh no, Doug botches his Rots check roll because he's lit on fire. Doug runs,
Oh no!
and Doug, because he botched, runs right off of the side of the
Sylvia!
Zeppelin.
Get
No!
Doug! Get Doug, Sylvia! John is screaming.
All right, I'm going to roll to see if Sylvia can grab him. It's going to be her dex.
That's gonna be weird because if she gets Doug is gonna owe life boon to Sylvia.
Gargoyles sowing life boons. This has been quite a ride, guys.
Right?
One. And I'm going to say to grab Doug, who is currently in a frenzied state, is going to be quite a bit harder.
It's also, here's a problem. The Doug probably turned his back to just jump. You know I'm right.
He's also flailing around like he's got bees all over him.
Covered in bees.
Doug. Sylvia tries to catch Doug, but Doug jumps off the side of the blimp. Actually, Lindsay, he's your puppy. You're responsible for him. High or low?
Hi.
Damn.
Doug does not hit the propeller when he jumps. He just goes down. So there is a chance that he may survive.
I think like the falling down damage is like bashing. Every 100 meter adds like more bashing, which is very stupid.
Actually, 10, and once you get to terminal velocity, it's lethal.
Oh yeah, okay, but you know he can still. He's a gargoyle. He can still has that.
Yeah, there's a good chance he might survive. He's got rocks for skin.
Yeah.
And he does have flight, right? So fly back. Wait.
Fucking after the fact, it's like, it's cool, man. I just lost a few pebbles is all.
Wouldn't you know it, fell through the roof of this oddly nice couple who, despite my my rocky complexion, offered me a bit of tea, so I decided to have a little break, a little breather.
But unfortunately, because I'm a monstrosity, afterwards I had to kill him. We're real sad.
Terrible business, that.
Such is life.
Right. So all that's left is Talia. I'm going to roll her courage. See if she comes out of this. Oh no!
Them call me Bushmaster.
She comes out of her frenzy, and oh, Lindsay, where are you?
Bushmaster.
Lindsay's internet is on the fritz. So, getting a response here. Okay. So, when Lindsay gets back, Talia, who is... actually, I need to roll... She is going to spend for Fortitude. She needs to roll her 3 dice. To soak at difficulty 9.
Oh dear.
Happens when you're set on fire. Okay, so she takes 1 more ag. – she's going to spend a dot to ignore wound penalties. And you know what? We're going to... She's the last one alive. All right, for the sake of brevity, she's going to try...
Nope.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so Lindsay.
Yep.
Talia has come out of her ROTS check.
Oh,
She's pretty well burnt. She's still on fire, but she is looking directly at you.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what's going to happen.
Yep.
Also, what is your current soak pool at for fire?
Just armor, so 3.
So can someone please roll Lindsay's soak at 3d10, difficulty 7?
I can roll it. I have Discord on my phone.
Okay.
So 3d10.
Bless you.
Thank you.
So did Doug jump or not? I missed that.
Doug jumped, but he didn't hit the propeller on the way down.
Okay, so will he survive?
He landed in a Conley couple's house, had a spot of tea, and then he had to murder them, unfortunately. So
I took it.
that is 3 aggravated damage.
So that puts me up to 5.
She gets a success. So that will be... that's just going to take the difficulty of the soak up to 9 for the next round.
Jesus.
All right. So we've had Alyssa and Doug. Tyler's dead. Adam.
I have to roll to get out of Rush, right?
Yep.
Can I spend a point of willpower?
Yes, you may.
Seems important.
Mhm. So you have 2 choices available to you once you make this roll.
Mhm.
You can either save...
I would have been a botch if I didn't spend willpower.
That's a good thing, then you spent the willpower. You can do one of 2 things. You can either try to attack Talia, or you can try and save... try and put the fire out on Alyssa. However, you will have to try and soak 3 aggravated damage. Because I'm going to assume you're going to spend the willpower point to not be thrown
Fly
off by
off
the
the
fire.
edge.
Yeah. So, are you going to attempt to put Alyssa out before she burns to death?
Oh. I will spend reflexively 2 blood for celerity. And for the main action...
Oh, wait, shit. I am sorry. I'm really sorry about that. It's Ben's turn. We haven't gotten back around.
It's okay.
Okay, so... well, Ben is dead.
Yes.
So, Alyssa, it's your turn. You're fine. Okay, Adam, it is your turn. Never mind. I am dumb.
Oh, I still have my compatriot. I can send my compatriot to go put her out.
You could both try and put... yeah, it depends on what you want to do.
I send my compatriot to go put her out while I go attack. Can I do that?
Yes, you can.
All right. I will... Who is left to attack?
Talia.
God damn it. Do I have to make another Rosh strike since I just made it?
Yes, but you can spend a willpower point if you desire.
I will. I don't even need it.
All right. Well, you're bolstered on by your undominable will to survive and to end this threat.
Okay. So, I will forego the celerity spins in lieu of
More dice.
potence,
Ah.
and I will take the extra dice I have from the speech I got earlier for damage. So that's 4. 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 plus 4 is 13. Wait, 5. 5 plus 1. 5 plus 4 is 9. 9. Yeah, I was right. Just double checking. That's 2. 2 to hit.
Okay. So go ahead and roll your damage.
So that is 6 plus 2. 8. 1 is 9. Six, 2, 8. 8 plus 5. Great. That is one's counting, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 aggravated damage.
How do you kill her?
Adam will dive towards her, the sword going in her head, directly into her skull, and he will Sparta kick her off the blimp.
Nice. Kind of see you like holding the blade up and then kicking her off of it. All right. Well, Lindsay, while Bishop is putting you out, you will notice that while she is starting to break up into ashes, her body goes right through the propeller.
Yes. She watches
So-
that happen.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
And she feels an immense amount of satisfaction. Watching that bitch die.
All right. So, with that said, all the people on top of the blimp, all your adversaries are dead. Alyssa, you have been put out. I said Alyssa, not Alexa. Fuck off.
Oh my god. That is sensitive.
Mm-hmm. Really, it is. So, you guys are on top of the blimp, but there are gangplanks to get down to sort of the carried undership. So, would the 5 of you like to go down?
Not before I drink my blood bag.
Okay. If everybody would like to drink their blood bag, you may heal your lethal damage for 1 for 1. If you have an aggravated damage, you have to spend a willpower point and 5 blood points, and you can heal 1 ag.
I think you
Yeah.
also need to rest
I'm
for a
gonna
day.
do that.
I think
I'm
for
gonna
healing
do-
hag, you need to rest for a day, Vinny.
Yeah, you are right. So, I think Alyssa might be the only one with ag. I'm not sure.
Yep.
Okay, so let's say you're at 5 egg. You're kind of extra tasty, crispy. You guys go ahead and talk amongst yourselves for a second. I have to go use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Okay.
John is reloading his gun, and he's like praying at the same time.
Alyssa, even though she's hurt and feeling pretty shitty, like physically, she's still very like satisfied with the way things turned out. Like she lived and they didn't, and that's all that fucking matters to her. Like she's so glad that they're dead. So despite her wounds, she is in good spirits.
As the John is making a speech, like he is just keep talking. There's just like no winning with John. As he's like saying, like, people up there, greed, their morality. They were depraved, they hurt us anymore. There will be no more suffering. As he like keeps saying these words to try to give even more what was the name of that? Inspiration to his brothers and sisters.
Sorry about that. Yeah, Rex is just huffing and puffing with all of his scales up. He just raises his fist to the sky. Says, "Fuck yeah! Been waiting to kill these motherfuckers."
Okay, I'm back.
John is like nodding to Rex while he's reloading his shotgun.
Balthazar is just sitting on a corner, very scared, not knowing what the fuck is going on.
Actually, yeah, fuck. I probably need to address that. Rex goes over to Balthazar and says, "What the fuck was that?"
I don't know.
He just stares at him for a second.
Yeah, you don't even need to do like a P&E. He literally has no idea what the fuck he just did.
John kind of like comes near Rex. And he's going to say, Raya, who's this guy? He's not going to say Raya. He's going to say, like, he's going to say honored elder. No, he's not going to do that as well. He's going to say,
my god.
Primogen, who's this guy?
This is Dr. Balthazar. He with us.
Okay.
He can do some freaky shit I never seen before. He knew. Very, very fucking knew.
So, as you're all standing there, Regent Everett is down at the entrance to the lower half, and she's standing next to Bishop. And Bishop seems to be kind of grabbing at his skin around his neck. And he will pull it off, this layer of skin. And it sort of pulls apart, sort of like, I don't know, maybe it's almost like latex. And you all see, well, you see the prince. Not clean shaven, his hair long. Much like he was when he was embraced some time ago.
So this is jaw drop.
Well, I have to say, I'm impressed. All of you exhibit talents that I didn't quite think that any of you would be able to possess, at least at the level that you have them at. And he'll look over at Balthazar, and you must be the new blood. I would say, welcome to my domain, and ask about your lineage, but it seems like that would be inappropriate at the moment. Perhaps we can set something up a bit later.
He's just very shakenly nods.
John is like, in his mind, there's always time for lineage. But he doesn't say that shit. He doesn't say that shit.
So, with all of that said, the entrance to the actual lower part of the blimp, the Zeppelin, is actually, it looks like the door has been wrenched open. And there seems to be smoke coming from the inside. And Regent Everett and the Prince stand to the side of the door as your compatriots will stand to the other side and look at the five of you. It's up to you now. We're going to take care of the forces that are stationed on various points outside. When you're done, meet back at the top of the Zeppelin. The helicopter will meet us there.
Roger, Roger.
So-
Hope the prince is alive.
Hmm?
The prince is alive?
Prince is alive.
Damn, okay.
For Silver King, High King! What was the name of that guy? Gerard Mordenkill! No. What was the name of the, I keep missing these names. What was the cameraless guy?
Prince
Prince
Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt.
No, fuck Prince Vanderbilt. I'm talking about the bigger guy, like the Archon, Justicar. You don't know? I probably
The
don't know.
Venture?
Never mind. Yeah. I probably don't know. Never mind. He just like, God wills it!
Quite. So, is the party ready to go to the last stage? The final fight.
Fuck yeah.
Let's do it.
I mean, I don't have anything else to lose. If I die, I die. Fuck it.
Well,
Go.
you guys make your way through the corridors, and they are they're tight, they're compact, but they are also filled with the broken bodies of what look to be ghouls and piles of ash alike. So, looks like that Regent Everett and the Prince took care of quite a few. But you do come to the main sort of observation deck. The door. And the door is open. And sort of behind what looks to be ballistic glass, you see someone sitting there. His fingers steepled, and on the walls around him, video feeds of just about every source of battle within the city are playing around him, as he seems to be enraptured by it all. Ah, my friends. So good to see you. The powers that you displayed against some of the strongest and brightest within the Sabbat.
Oh my god, Alyssa knows this guy.
Magical.
Vinny, I don't want to cut you, but can I shot this guy?
You can shoot at him, but the bullets will hit the ballistic glass.
Ah, okay.
Dr. Gonzalez, it is good to see you again. We have missed you around here.
Rex looks over to Liz and goes, "You notice, Pimple?"
She nods. I do.
So, are you all enjoying this grand display of martial talent?
Alyssa will pipe up and say, as a matter of fact, I am. I rather enjoyed watching Ben and Talia meet their final death.
So I saw the satisfaction on your face, despite the fact that most of it was burning off at the same time, was incredible. Mr. Rex, your talents and abilities are not quite the stock model of your clan, is it?
Why don't you open this window and I'll show you?
Ah, in due time, in due time. Mr. John, I'm so sorry about your followers. Dreadful business that we would have preferred to do things a bit more direct.
John is just like standing silently. He nods.
And Adam Priestley, I have to say that during the preparations of this war, I had to occupy myself somehow, and I went over some of the records of your artwork. I have to say, quite exquisite. Had I had means to be able to procure some of your pieces and displays, I might have had them displayed around this room and livened it up a bit.
You shouldn't have.
Well, unfortunately, there's no time for that. And he'll stand up and take off his jacket. I decided that whichever one of the many coteries that made it here would be able to be the final act in my grand circus, my grand finale. And I have to say, what is a circus without a clown? And he'll pull a remote out of his pocket, and a sort of a grate in the floor opens. And coming out is a figure that's probably close to 17 feet tall.
It's the Vosges.
And, well, looks like that.
I guess we're rolling initiative.
We
God
are
bless.
rolling initiative.
I really hope I get first. I know what I want to do today.
Well, before rolling initiative, I have to roll willpower again.
Yep. And then I want you to roll your courage. Difficulty 8.
Okay, so that's 10. I pass my willpower check, then I roll my courage. Fail.
You rot check. And you start to run around the room. But go ahead and roll your initiative so that way we know when you can roll it again to try and come out of it.
I am at 14 again.
I got 10.
What's your modifier, Amachon?
Modifier? What do you mean?
Yeah, what you add to your result for your initiative, your Dex plus Wits.
Oh, it's 14. I wrote it near the chat.
Well, no. What I'm trying to say is you and John both have 14. I'm trying to find out who goes first.
Oh, my apologies. I have 6 stacks at the moment.
Yeah, he goes first.
Alrighty.
All right, so Alyssa, you are at 10. So if somebody wouldn't mind putting an initiative list together with Adam at the top. Next is Rex. After that, it is John, and after that is Balthazar. Then it is Pennywise, and last but not least, at number 10 will be Alyssa.
Okay, because in the side chat it says Pennywise at 15.
He is, but I always put them after. Oh shit! Yeah, he'll be after. He'll be between
Rex and John.
Rex and John. Yeah.
What about Mein Kampf over there?
He's not in the fight.
Okay. Let me go ahead and just toss that up here. So, unless there's anything else, we're top of the round with Adam.
We are Adam. What would you like to do?
I apologize.
Pennywise does not accept your apology.
That's fine. You can suck a dick. Was somebody going, or are you guys waiting for me?
It's
It's
your
your
turn. Go.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. Do I have to roll for Rashret?
Are you afraid? Is Adam afraid of clowns?
No.
Then no, you're good.
Okay. Spend 2 blood reflexively for that nifty thing you gave me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to swing my sword of justice. For justice. The American one. No, I should probably save that. Should this thing ever decide to attack. Five plus 4 is 9. Whiff. Hard whiff.
Yep. Not a fail though.
No.
Or not a botch.
Not a botch, I just missed.
Yeah. All right.
All right, so Adam is up in his purple circle.
Yes, man.
Shit.
He's doing a thing.
I wanted to shoot him with an RPG.
You can also do that. And just hope Adam can dodge.
Yeah, I really don't want to blow up Adam.
It's a perfect time where we can scream dodge, Gohan. What?
My internet came back up, so I'm gonna rejoin on my computer, so I'll be back.
Awesome.
Oh. Sorry.
Delightfully peaceful. Fuck. That's a hard one. That's a hard one. Yeah.
Just gonna
Yeah.
switch the picture over here.
Oh, much better. Definitely much better.
That's his ass.
Yeah, that is definitely his ass. Whoa. All right, you win the teeth contest. That's fair. And on that note, yeah, Rex is gonna, unless my common sense tells me otherwise, I'm gonna shoot him with an RPG.
I'm going to leave you up to 50-50 because you are indoors. If you fail, you're in the control room of a blimp. So, but this thing also will probably kill you if you don't do some massive damage to it and quickly. You do not want that thing grabbing hold of anyone here. So it's up to you.
Oh, this is a hard one.
Rex is burdened with responsibility.
Oh, this is a hard one.
Yo, don't be a bitch. Do the thing. I'm
gonna give
being weak right now.
I'm gonna give it one, sir.
Sorry, that's werewolf in me. I apologize.
Good.
Raya, please.
Fuck.
I'm just saying. Not that bad.
Alright. Let's fucking do this.
My man.
Dex, firearms. Good sir.
Wish I would have bought up my firearms.
You know what? I wish I had celerity 5, but you know what? We here now.
It's 3 successes.
Okay, that's enough to hit it. Your total damage is going to be 17. 17 dice of damage. And this thing is going to use its fortitude to soak.
10.
That's a lot of damage.
It's an RPG. And I'm scared.
Alright. See what this thing so cool can do against 10 dice. 4 of it is auto-soaked.
So it only has to soak 6.
Yeah. And its armor ain't all that great. So 3.
Oh my god! I hit it with an RPG and it only did 3.
So yeah, this thing gets hit with an RPG, and you know the big ball of flame, the smoke, parts of the ceiling and the floor obviously got damaged in the explosion. Stuff is falling all around you. Your ears ring, except for Rex's, because Rex is, you know,
always ringing.
Always. And when the smoke clears, it's a little bloody, a little singed, but it's standing and not looking too haggard.
What the fuck are you?
It's a monster. We need to kill it. God wills it.
God ain't got nothing to do with that shit.
It's Pennywise's turn.
Okay.
Do you need to roll again? Balthasar.
I need to roll my willpower for one thing.
Aren't you in Rot's check at the moment?
I am
Yeah.
in Rod's check. I need to roll for Rod's check 1. I need to roll for willpower 2. And I think there's someone here who's just poking at my fucking frenzy triggers.
Are you?
Maybe.
Bitch.
Who?
John?
But you're currently in the red fear, so you're fine. You don't need to roll. That's all covered under Rot's check. If you feel that this would trigger him further, we'll say that you can't roll again for another round. How about that?
Okay, let me see actually. If it only would affect the diff 8 one. If you think it would affect the diff 8 one, him yelling, God wills it every single time,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that would turn off.
I don't think that's going to require a frenzy check, not while you're in Rot's check. This is more of
Okay.
a fear-based thing. So, Lindsay, yeah, go ahead and roll me your Sabbat lore, intelligence Sabbat lore, and I'm going to say that is difficulty 9.
Okay.
She is Sabbat survivor.
Mm-hmm. Don't forget about your Sabbat survivor.
Oh, so it's diff 8 for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
And that's about the appropriate look for Rex right now, I think.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I got 3 successes.
So you remember...
More if my intelligence specialty applies.
What's your intelligence specialty?
It is creative logic.
No, that would not apply here. Either way, with 3 successes, you remember your ductus when you were part of that pack saying something along the lines about the fact that the circus pack came with their blood brothers. And the circus pack's blood brothers were all clowns.
Uh-huh.
And that circus pack was led by a Zamisi.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what it is.
Yeah, she knows what it is. It might not make sense to anybody else, but fuck. So when she realizes exactly what this is, her eyes go a little wide.
The one thing I will give you that you can tell them is this thing hits like a Mack truck.
Yeah, so basically she's just gonna say, give this thing all you've got, and it hits really, really hard.
Oh dear.
Like, everybody can tell that she knows exactly what this is.
All you hear from John is very simple. 3 words. God wills it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I'm gonna knock him the fuck out, I swear.
All right, Pennywise. It's his turn. All right, well, I guess it's more of an it than a he.
Get it? Because it...
Like what I did there? Well, I'm sorry, Emma, if you ever watched this one.
Oh my god! That was painful for me, Jesus.
Adam,
Yes.
Pennywise coming after you.
All right.
And Pennywise is going to bite with its vicissitude maw.
All right. Should it actually bite the one that actually did damage? Or not, fuck me?
I rolled specifically for... you know what? Yeah. I rolled for rando. So. Great. Are equal to 10. 5 successes.
Give me a second. Can I roll the dodge? Since
You may. Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Sorry, my celerity. So, let's see, Adam. Let's go Twinkle Toes. This might end in tragedy. 5 plus 3 is 8.
Don't forget, you have that extra. You have 2 of those +4s.
Okay. No.
All right, so Adam, this thing, you get out of the way pretty Ricky Tick. If it's not just pure skill, it's your fucking survival instinct, just like, ah!
Not a single one. You hit him with the spin move.
Adam, though, when it hits like the wall that you were standing in front of and it pulls its head away, there is a massive that's like solid steel behind you, and it looks like it's like now torn aluminum foil as it pulls its head away.
Everyone, dodge is a thing.
Next up is John.
Don't let it hit you, dear God.
Be my gift. I'm gonna keep buffing my decks as best as I can.
You just reloaded your shotgun and it is full auto.
I can do full auto, but it gives like +2 difficulty.
It is.
Yeah, but I had like 10 dice. You know what?
Now that cowboy's pointing at you.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? Let's do it. I got 6, 9, 10, 20 dice to shoot this motherfucker at difficulty 6. Actually, Balthazar can't do the move. Never mind. I know, I made a mistake. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 1. Another 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 plus 4 plus 8. 16 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ag.
7 ag.
God, I gotta see that movie.
Fortitude lasts for the round, I believe, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. How much ag did you do?
7.
It soaks 7.
Okay, shit happens.
Fuck.
However, it is on fire.
John was like this, and then he was like this.
Next up is Balthazar. Balthazar,
Hello.
would you like to roll, or do you think Balthazar would be happier off not remembering any of this?
He would be much happier not remembering this, but
This is World of Darkness. Nobody gets to be happy. Go ahead and roll your courage to come out of Rot's check.
That's fat.
Balthazar can never forget this.
No, he's still afraid. Balthazar is literally running around, screaming, "Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!"
Fucking running around like Chicken Little. The sky's falling.
Alyssa, it's your turn.
Oh,
They're on fire!
So it's already on fire, so I don't think that
Get your
setting it on.
penalties.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it could be more on fire.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I'm like, I could still use the Lure of Flames ring. And does my win penalties affect thaumaturgy rolls?
Yes.
Okay, then I will go ahead and spend a point of willpower to ignore wound penalties.
Okay.
Because I'm at a minus like 4,
Mm-hmm.
5, whatever.
4, not 5.
So, and yeah, I'm going to set it more on fire. Because that's
Okay.
basically the only thing I can do right now. Because it's already on fire, so I'm not going to go up and stab it. with a sword. Oh. Come on, 3 successes.
And 3 successes on Lure of Flame translates to what kind of campfire? 2 levels of health of aggravated damage at difficulty 5 to soak. So, anybody spend for celerity?
I spent my celerity to dodge.
Okay. So we're back at the top of the round. Adam, things on fire,
Well,
but it's still doing its thing.
let me roll Roshrek. Plus fire. Spending a point of willpower. I am keeping track.
Good.
One success.
Okay. Then you may proceed as planned, sir.
Blood reflexively for the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's a hit. That is a hit. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
So 5 plus 5. So that's 4. 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 plus 6 is 15.
Yes.
15 plus 3 is 18.
Throw me out those werewolf dice, please.
One take away from damage.
Yes, they do.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 ag, and it's knocked down.
It's not. I'm just looking here. 7. We got 7 successes total.
Yeah, yeah.
So
7.
it's 5 minus the ones. I think. 1, 2,
No, it's
3.
8 minus the 2, make it 6.
Yeah, 6. So 6. Let's see here. I'm going to say that because it is on fire, not going to be able to think about rolling its or spending blood on its fortitude. So we'll see what happens here. It takes 3 aggravated damage.
There we go.
It's a little Bernie.
It's got what, 6 on him now?
It's got a lot. It's it's definitely got some substantial damage to it, but it's still going strong. Rex. This thing's laying on the ground. Guess what? It's -2 difficulty to hit.
It's also on fire.
It's also on fire. You know what it could be?
RPG'd again. No.
You could.
Sure
it's on the ground. It's much easier to hit.
Pretty sure I have to spend the turn reloading the RPG, though.
Yes.
Yeah, so...
Unless you would like to split your dice pool.
I would have 3 die to hit it.
Don't you have your second super special?
I do, motherfucker! Yes, okay. So I'm going to split my dice pool and spend my second Bardic Inspiration.
All right, then.
All right, so that is going to be a pool of 10. Split in half is 5. So, and it's all right. And we're going home. We're gonna get right back to where we started from.
I'm looking at you like this right now, like. And you said your bardic inspiration.
Alright, so it's diff 4 now that it's prone, right?
Yep.
Oh, come on, Mother Mary and Joseph. Yeah.
All right, so grand total 17 dice of damage.
Listen, equal to That's it for my RPGs. And you soak 13.
At most, you can soak 12. Potentially.
Damn.
Definitely doing damage. Oh, that's a good one. Whew.
X. How do you kill it?
Ah!
Oh, thank God. So it's laying down, writhing, screaming, on fire with its, vagina dentata mouth open. And Rex fucking squints one eye shut and looks down the fucking sight for the RPG propped on his shoulder with the other. And right before he pulls the trigger, he says like a cheesy action movie line, something along the lines of, "Open wide, bitch, here's your root canal." And RPG flies into its unholy throat, as deceiving as the light may be. And everything awful just is kind of gone.
An explosion rocks as this thing is hit, and its gestalt form begins to unravel and fall apart as bits and pieces of clown fall all over the place, and the mangled bodies of... How many was this one? The mangled bodies of...
Blood Brothers.
7 Blood Brothers, I think. Yeah. 7 Blood Brothers fall apart before they turn to ash.
Johnny starts reloading.
In the ensuing explosion, behind you, the entryway in collapses. Alarms begin to go off, and the Zeppelin begins to careen towards the ground.
That was my bad.
And as it begins to go down, your exit method cut off. Over the radio that one of you has, the sound of the prince saying that he can't get to you. If only there was a pilot that was some hot shit pilot could get to you, save you. And that's when
you all hear over the din of the damage you've caused in the distance the low, steady thrum of a helicopter swooping ever closer to you. It's very hard to make out who is in it until it's almost right on top of you, and even then, the sheer force of just everything going on, you can almost barely hear a voice over it. Would you all like to hop on soon? Maybe? Now?
Fuck yes, Craig!
God will not let them hurt us!
No, he's cool.
May I ask a question, Vinny?
yes,
So, the bishop, where is he?
he's in his little glass chamber.
I give a look to Craig, pointing my sword at the glass. Wait.
Y'all might want to stand aside for this.
Steps to the side.
And as the bullets begin to hit the glass and the successive impacts make short work of it, you see as he opens his arms wide to it with a look on his face of pure ecstasy as you just hear his voice shout, "Yes!" As the rounds of the attack helicopter basically fill up that glass chamber as one side of it shatters out with smoke and fire, and that's all that's left. And now everybody needs to make me dex athletics or strength athletics rolls to jump onto that helicopter.
I will spend
Oh
luck.
boy. Do I gotta spend another point of willpower?
Yes, ma'am.
You know what, Vinny?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I am never gonna get this chance ever, ever, ever again. So I'm going to abuse this shit.
Go for it. I know what you want to do. I know what you want to do.
I'm going to throw out a tentacle and pull myself into the helicopter.
That's fine. This is fine.
Oh yeah, I got 4 successes.
I'm in, bitch. Wait.
So, as the Zeppelin goes crashing down towards Staten Island, and impacts and sends a massive fireball high into the sky, your helicopter turns away and over the span of about 30 minutes comes back to the landing area and sets down on the helipad. Prince Vanderbilt, Sylvia, and the other individuals are all crowded around a sort of like a mobile command center. And they will sit back for a second, and they will step aside so you may see. And on that screen, you see what I can only describe as the most eclectic individuals in various outfits that look more akin to ring attire. You see one portly but sexy man by the name of Duke Marcana leading a charge into the Sabbat ranks. You see the survivors of the various coteries taking the remaining Sabbat to task, and you see many more being crushed under the Zeppelin as it hits the ground. And Prince Vanderbilt
Sorry, go ahead.
Prince Vanderbilt simply looks back at you with an approving nod before making his way into sort of a private command tent, leaving all of you to out there to your own devices.
Where the fuck you been, Craig?
Well, I hate to say it, but kind of had higher priorities.
Fuck is higher than this shit.
Same thing that's higher for a lot of us. Personal revenge.
That's legit.
That's legit.
Animal slap him on the ass. Thank you.
Well, don't be thanking me so fast. Some people owed some people favors who I owed favors, and it kind of ends up looking like a really bad game of cat's cradle, but the way it ends, I was the one who came out.
So any other night. I can dig it.
At this point for me, yeah, I'd say so. Besides, what would I do if I didn't have this big guy? And the slaps Rex on the shoulder.
I approve
Yeah.
of romance.
Can't help but smile a toothy smile. And yeah, he'll like go to fucking give him a noogie if he didn't slip out.
Ah!
Yeah.
No.
I don't really envy you guys trying to rebuild this place, but best of luck to you.
Well, shit, man, you ain't staying.
Sylvia's going to step up. He gave up quite a bit to come back here, and as part of my deal with him, I would help him if he helped us. Greg, we don't have much time. Your window is closing. Say your goodbyes. We need to get on the road if we want to catch him.
Shit, man. You finish that, you come back here. You got a place here.
Maybe in a couple decades, bud. But for now, I need to go see a man about a horse. And Craig picks up his cane. Try to survive to the end. Maybe it'll be fun.
Shit, man, they can't kill me with a blimp and a big-ass tooth monster. It ain't gonna happen. They gonna have to wake up the big guns.
I told you God would not let them take us.
Let this be a warning to you all. The oldest, the darkest, and the vilest are on the horizon. I pray your souls are ready. See you around.
Stay handsome.
And go ahead, Bob.
And Craig walks off with Sylvia.
And as those two walk off to a nondescript car, hang on for a second. That's not who you all want to see.
No.
Sure?
I mean,
thank her for her service, but no.
Oh, I thought you meant when fuck, what was his name blipped out? Gargoyle. I want to see the gargoyle.
I'm working on it. Hang on.
Okay.
Where the fuck is he?
While Winnie is looking for that, there's gonna be a tap on Rex's arm.
Spin around.
What am I supposed to do now?
Aren't you going to like adopt him? He can't be an orphan Annie anymore.
Shit, man. You keep coming out of this shit. Not a scratch on you. I think I'm gonna have to fight for you, but I'll think about it.
Can I
kind of.
No.
Sorry, go ahead. Sure you ain't want to see the fallout of this shit? It's gonna be cool.
If I'm not needed, I think I had enough.
Hey, man. You should definitely stick around. You're one of the crew now. As Doug walks up.
Holy shit, you're not dead. That was scary.
I, freaked out a little bit and did my best impression of a meteor. And, I scared the hell out of a poor elderly couple in Staten Island. They served me tea, which was nice. Unfortunately, because I am a walking pile of rocks, and there was a very large masquerade breach, I had to kill them. Terrible business that, but, the masquerade is of utmost importance. So, I do believe that it is time for me to go back inside my truck and sit there until Regent Everett takes us back to our chantry. I'll be collecting the amulets now, amulets, rings, any other accessories that are arcane and or magical in nature,
Hands over my shit, angry as fuck.
I hand over the shit except like the fire breath gun if need be. Can I keep that shit or no?
No.
Okay. Can I keep the auto shotgun at least?
Yes, you can keep the auto shotgun, but not the rounds.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Rex holds on to the empty RPG. He stares at it longingly.
Hey, man. Gonna need that tube back, but I'll make sure to put it somewhere where you can find it if we ever need it. Need it again. If we ever need to go that loud again.
He exhales and offers it over. A bit of sorrow. Would Rex know that sometimes gangrel were gargoyles way back when?
What's your gangrel lore at?
Probably not high enough. Let me check. 2 actually. That's my higher one.
Not enough.
Shit. Here you go, Mr. Rockman.
Hang on for just a sec. And he takes out a knife, and he's gonna carve into the wooden part of it. He's gonna carve in the name Rex. There we go. So that way we know which one's yours.
Fuck yeah. Wait, there's more.
And once he's done collecting everything, he's going to stop and look at Alyssa. Eva, doesn't look like you've seen better days. I see you went and got yourself a suntan.
She laughs. She's so relieved to see him alive. Like, she shakes her head and she's like, I'm alive and they're not. So it was a good day.
Well, why don't we get you back to the Chancery so we can start getting this, and he'll kind of gesture broadly with his hand. Oh, this,
You just gestured all of me. Oh.
well, you are a bit crispy, and, well, I'm not going to lie, you look like a piece of Latin fried chicken.
I thought he was going to say jerky, but yeah, that works too. Oh. She laughs and winces because that hurts. And nods.
Oh, look, there's a little bit of smoke coming out of your mouth when you laugh, too. That's entertaining.
But yeah, she'll go with Doug back to the chantry, and she'll express her gratitude to everybody and hopefully see you guys around.
Regent Everett will leave with you guys, but Prince Vanderbilt will make his way back out. And he'll take a look at John and Adam. Well, gentlemen, you've certainly impressed me with your heroics tonight. I have to say, we lost a lot of people, but it seems that quite a few people are willing to step up into roles of responsibility. Adam, I am hereby reinstating your status as Ancilla.
He says thank you. Small bow of his head.
John,
He bows when he says, John.
you've proven to be a credit to your clan, and as such, I am elevating you to the status of Ancilla.
He smiles and says, Thank you, my prince. It's a great honor.
Rex, I don't have any more to offer you. You already hold a title. Name a boon that you wish, and it will be done.
You already know what the deal was with the turncoats, yeah?
Yes.
When the Malks get half their turf back, I want mine back.
That's understandable and fairly reasonable.
And the Anarchs,
What about
no
them?
man. It's been no man's land, long as they had it. All they want is for it to be official. Instead of no man's land, make it no rules land. Anarch, whatever the fuck they want to call it.
Takes a bit of a deep breath. Very well. The Anarchs will have their barony. Cleverly played, Primogen Rex.
Neat. Nods. It's a stern kind of mutual masculine kind of nod. Like, yeah.
And then he'll look over to Balthazar.
Oh boy.
Well, you've exhibited quite a few oddities of your blood.
Before Vinny.
Mhm.
What do I see on him? Give me all the princess secrets, bitch. Ah!
He looks like he's made of iron, as though he's as solid as the foundations of the very earth.
And let me roll perception to try to make a sense out of it. Nope, I can't.
Okay. We can't have you walking around without a clan title. The greatest in station here, going down the line, if there's any offer of fostership, I would hear it now.
Little man knows how to rough it. Ain't nobody else. I'll take him.
Adam will put his head forward, like, if he doesn't want to rough it, he has a place with us.
John is like looking at the stars.
Well, Dr. Balthazar Cain, are you going to accept the generous offer that the Primogen of Clan Gangrel has offered you?
He's gonna nod a couple of times.
And let it be known from this moment forward that the lineage of this kindred was never in any question. This neonate was born into Clan Gangrel and displays oddities of the blood that are somewhat unexplained but not unwelcomed. John,
He's gonna like
go ahead.
try to make a gesture.
Sort of like a bow, or are you trying to interject?
Bow, kinda.
Okay.
I mean, he has. Let me check. He has etiquette 3, so
Yeah, a bow would definitely be appropriate. You don't need to roll it. John and Adam, it is not up to me to divvy reward. However, I will make sure that your Primogen are made aware, and they will offer you the appropriate rewards for your services here.
Thank you, my prince.
I appreciate that.
Let it be known that all that took part in this battle are certainly heroes in their own right, but of special recognition would be the members from Clan Toreador, Gangrel, Ventru, and Tremere that risked their lives to take on the greatest threat and bring down the leadership of this Sabbat horde. You will all be known as heroes from this day out. Now, if you'll excuse me. And he'll walk up the pathway up to where a waiting car with escort is waiting, and he'll hop in and they'll drive off, leaving you guys there to stand for a moment and add anything at the end of the scene if you would like.
John actually looks at Rex and says, "My Primogen."
Word. What's up?
I believe now you have seen how I handle myself in a fight.
Shit, man, you beat me to it. As I said, I needed to see you in action, and I did. He offers his hand.
He takes it.
For however long the team lasts, welcome to it.
He nods. He smiles and stands silent. Awkwardly, when he was at war, he was talking too much. Right now, he is just silent.
And as you guys stand there, and as you guys make your way towards where waiting cars are left to take you where you want to go, whether it's your havens or perhaps a gathering of the victorious survivors of the Sabbat or of the Camarilla, I would like each and every one of you that is still there to roll me your perception and alertness, sight or hearing based.
Go with sight.
I kind of figured.
Three successes.
Okay. John, I don't think you see anything.
Hey!
Two successes. All right. As you go up the walkway a bit, and you look back over towards Staten Island,
Mhm.
you watch as the main part of the fire seems to almost go below the skyline, or at least the line of buildings, and you see buildings sort of falling inward, and you feel just a fairly significant rumble under your feet. And as you get to the top of this hill, you can almost see that a fairly large sinkhole has opened up underneath where the flames were once burning. And it is there that we will end our scene. Thank you, players, for playing, and thank you, watchers, for watching.